Hi, everyone, and welcome to Shadowing with Izzy. This is the perfect place to stop translating in your head and start speaking with natural fluency. You are in the right place to build muscle memory for intermediate English today. In this lesson, we're going to practice 40 incredibly useful sentences for job interviews so you can get hired with confidence. I will speak a natural sentence, then there will be silence. In that silence, repeat exactly what I said, trying to copy my rhythm and flow. Remember that fluency is about training your mouth muscles, not understanding every single grammar rule perfectly. Let's start with a quick warm-up to boost your confidence. I speak English smoothly and naturally. I am confident in my professional skills. I communicate my ideas clearly and effectively. Wonderful. Let's dive right into our first group, which is all about introducing your professional background. I have been working in marketing for 5 years. Before this role, I worked as a project manager. My background is mainly in customer service and sales. I graduated with a degree in business administration recently. Although I enjoyed my last job, I need growth. I am currently looking for a more challenging position. In my previous role, I handled daily team operations. I decided to apply because I love your products. I have always been passionate about the technology industry. My current company is great, but I want advancement. Great job! Now let's practice phrases for highlighting your unique strengths and skills. One of my biggest strengths is solving complex problems. I consider myself a highly organized and reliable worker. I am very good at working under tight deadlines. Because of my experience, I learn new software quickly. I always try to come up with creative solutions. My communication skills help me work well with others. I am quite comfortable taking on leadership responsibilities immediately. I pay close attention to detail when reviewing documents. Teamwork is essential, so I always support my colleagues. I am able to adapt to changing situations easily. Take a deep breath and relax your shoulders. You are doing an amazing job. Every time you repeat a sentence out loud, you are building real muscle memory for fluency. You are training your brain to speak without hesitation. Keep up this fantastic energy as we move on to the second half of our list. Let's keep going with phrases for discussing your past experience and how you solve problems. When we faced a budget cut, I reduced expenses. I was responsible for training the new team members. Even though the project was difficult, we finished early. I managed to increase our sales by 20%. Whenever a client complained, I listened to them carefully. I successfully organized the annual corporate event last year. We had a miscommunication, but we sorted it out. I figured out a way to speed up production. Instead of giving up, I asked my manager for advice. I am proud of the positive feedback I received. You are doing wonderfully. Finally, let's practice asking professional questions and closing the interview politely. Could you tell me more about the team culture? What is the biggest challenge for this specific role? I would love to know about your training programs. How does the company measure success for this position? Are there opportunities for professional growth in this department? Thank you so much for taking the time today. I really appreciate the opportunity to speak with you. I am very excited about the possibility of joining. When can I expect to hear back from you? I look forward to hearing from you very soon. Now, let's hear these phrases in a real story. Sit back, listen, and notice how the words flow together. Do not repeat after me yet. Yesterday, Sarah had an important job interview at a tech company. She felt nervous, but she took a deep breath and walked into the room. When the manager asked about her background, she spoke smoothly. She explained, "I have been working in marketing for 5 years." She smiled and added, "Although I enjoyed my last job, I need growth." The manager seemed impressed and asked about her strengths. Sarah replied confidently, "One of my biggest strengths is solving complex problems." She gave an example of how she managed to increase sales by 20% in her previous role. At the end of the meeting, she didn't just walk away. Instead, she asked, "Could you tell me more about the team culture?" The manager happily answered her question. Finally, Sarah shook his hand and said, "I really appreciate the opportunity to speak with you." She left the building feeling incredibly proud of herself. Now let's practice a few key sentences from the story. Repeat after me. I have been working in marketing for 5 years. Although I enjoyed my last job, I need growth. One of my biggest strengths is solving complex problems. Could you tell me more about the team culture? I really appreciate the opportunity to speak with you. Congratulations on completing this intermediate English challenge. Job interviews can be stressful, but you just took a huge step forward. I am so incredibly proud of your progress toward fluency today. Keep practicing, believe in yourself, and I hope to see you again at the next exercise. Goodbye for now.